You're about to.
Without the stories.
You've had time to warm up now, brother. You've had time to warm up.
I tell you, I'm hot. Hot. Not good. But y'all glad to be in the house of the Lord tonight?
Yes.
You know, there's a lot of places we could be, but we're not there. We were exactly where we need to be.
Amen.
No, we could be anywhere, but we chose not to.
That's right.
We chose not to be somewhere else tonight for a reason. We come to serve God.
Right.
Tonight, turn your Bibles to first chapter of James. I had Tyler to do the devotion this morning because this verses have been on my heart for a couple of weeks. Brother Roy called me last night, and I was sitting and studying, and said I was preaching tonight. And so he kind of confirmed last night what I need to be doing tonight. I didn't want to do the devotion this morning because I couldn't read it, or we wouldn't have had Sunday school. It would have been probably a messed up day. It would have sure been out of order. I'm going to read verse 12, 13, 14, maybe 15.
First chapter. James chapter 1.
James chapter 1. It says, "Blessed is the man that endured temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. Let no man say, when he is tempted, I am tempted of God, for God cannot be tempted with evil.
Right.
Neither tempted he any man.
Right.
But every man is tempted when he is drawn away from his own lust and enticed. Then when the lust have conceived, it brings forth sin. And sin, when it is finished, brings forth death."
That's right.
I'm going to go ahead and read 16 too. "Do not err, my beloved brother." I'm going to stop right there tonight. It's that word tempted. It's mentioned 3 times right there, and that's something that we are all part of. We are all tempted by something, just about everything.
You're right.
And you know, we don't. God will give us the strength to stay away from this temptation, but He's not going to stop us from doing it.
Right.
We have people today that believe everything bad happens in their lives, that goes on in their lives, they blame it on God.
That's right. They do.
God don't have nothing to do with what you're doing. He don't have anything to do with what you bring to your own table. He's there to give you the strength to stay away from it and to hang on to Him so you don't fall into all this temptation. Temptation is what destroys the earth, the world, and everybody in it.
Preach it, God. Preach it.
It destroys us all because we're all tempted with it every day. It comes in front of our eyes. Just because we see it, we don't have to touch it.
That's right.
Because God will give us the strength not to touch it. He will give us the strength and the power to turn away and walk away from it and leave it alone. Because we don't have to have it in our lives. If we're living for Him, that stuff's not going to bother us.
Come on. That's
But we
right.
got everything going on around us, and we want to be part of it. People today want to be part of the world.
Right.
Well, go out there in the middle of the world and let your light for God shine.
That's right. Amen.
Stand right out there in the middle of it and let people see the light of God shining through you.
That's it.
And you'll see a difference. You may not see but one person have a change of heart, but that's one person that the devil ain't going to get. We don't have to get the whole world. We just need to get a few of them.
That's right.
We don't have to get them all because we can't get them all.
That's right.
But we need to be out there getting our part. We need to be out there knocking on doors. We need to be out there talking to people. We need to be letting people see God's light shine through us. Not have to push a button to turn it on and off. Let it shine all the time. Because the temptation, so many people can't resist it. You know, people blame everything on God, but God's not doing it. God's not the one to be blamed. We destroy ourselves because we want to keep our light hid from the rest of the world. That's the same as being ashamed of God. And that is what people are. People are ashamed of God. You know, we don't have to do anything in this world but live and die. That's the only two things we have to do. And pay Uncle Sam. That's all we have to do. What we need to do is right here. Right here is what we need to be doing. We need to be following these instructions. We need to be following what God wants us to be following. And He gave us these instructions so we don't split hell wide open. That's the purpose of the instructions. So we don't have to do that. We don't have to split hell wide open. Because we can split hell wide open if we follow His instructions. We're not doing it. There's so many people today that these little bit of temptation comes their way. They jump on it like a big old hybrid jumping on a worm. They just jump. They grab onto it and they hold on. And they don't turn loose. They wind up in somebody's frying pan just like the people in the world want to wind up with hell wide open. Because they're too easy to tempt. And they're too easy to bite. As long as something's dangling in front of them and they shine it down, latch right on. If it looks good and if they're happy, that's all that they're worried about. They're not worried about their neighbor laying over there dying. Or they ain't worried about somebody over here being hungry. All they're worried about is themselves. Selfish. Stingy. Undesirable people. Nobody likes stingy people. Nobody likes greedy people. Everybody loves loving people whether they're living for God or not. If you talk to a sinner, they will tell you what you want to know. That you can find out in about 2 minutes exactly what's going on in their life. You can, before 2 minutes is up, they're going to lie to you. Oh, I go to church over here. Or I got saved over here. They ain't never been in a church.
That's right.
They don't know who God is. If they did, if He knocked them on the head and said, boom, 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 they wouldn't know who it was from because they don't know, because they don't follow the instructions.
That's right.
But let the temptation get in the way. Temptation is killing the world. It's killing everybody in it. You know, people talk about when it comes to 5-6 inch rain, the house gets flooded. Well, why did God let this happen? This is God's doings. No, it ain't God's doing. He built your house too close to the creek. It ain't nothing to do with God. It ain't His fault. He didn't tell you where to build the house. Temptation is breaking the world apart. It's breaking families apart. It's tearing children apart. A lot of us has got kids that are old enough to, if they're fixing to be out into the real world, they're going to be graduating high school, they're going to be going out here getting jobs, getting married, driving cars. And if somebody don't tell them about the temptations, they're not going to know.
That's right.
Yeah.
They're not going to know. Because the world out there is not going to tell them nothing, they're just going to tempt them.
That's right.
You're right there.
Sorry about the water. Ever since I got my teeth pulled, I get dry mouth real fast. Temptation. Breaking us down. Little by little. It's not doing it all at one time. It's piece by piece. And without the grace of God in our lives, and without truly knowing who He is, And what he is about, that temptation is going to keep pinching at us. It's going to keep on coming.
Right.
You can fight that temptation. You can fight it with the Word of God.
Amen.
Word of God will kill temptation. Because He will give us the strength. He'll give us the knowledge. He'll give us the wisdom to walk away from that stuff. We don't have to take it just because it's there.
Right.
We don't have to jump on it just because it's there. We don't have to look at it just because it's there. Because we can open and close our eyes.
That's right.
And we got feet that we can walk away on.
Amen.
True.
I don't know how much plainer I could put it.
Amen.
We don't have to accept nothing
We don't.
but it's evil.
That's right.
We don't have to accept nothing from Satan.
Right. That's right.
He's going to throw it at us regardless. It don't matter if it's health, if it's drugs, it's alcohol, if it's sex, if it's whatever it is that he is throwing at us. Let him throw it because he can't do nothing if we don't accept it.
Amen.
Right. Right.
If we stay away from it, we don't have to be caught up in it.
That's right.
That's just like everybody, I know everybody's been worried about me for not coming to church much the last 2 or 3 weeks, for the last month. I had some decisions to make. I've had some serious talks with God the last few weeks. I had some decisions to make. I quit my job last week because it got in the way of me serving God. My job got in the way, so I let the job go. Because I'm not turning loose of God. Jobs are a dime a dozen. But I got one shot at heaven.
Right.
And I'm taking advantage of that one shot. I'm sticking it out through thick and thin. When things get tough, people want to back up. When things get tough, they want God to come in and fix their problem. When it's all fixed, they ready to go do the same thing again.
That's right.
It ain't no serving God's not a one-way street. When He does something to us, we need to be doing something back.
That's right.
Because Jesus paid a debt that we can't never repay.
That's right.
And it will never be repaid. Because He gave His life for ignorant people like us.
That's right. He did.
Yep.
He gave His life for sinners.
Yes.
He gave His life so the world could have the opportunity to be saved. No, we're not going to get them all. But we can try to get a few of them.
Yep.
The people are hollering, God's testing me. Oh, Lord. God's testing me. That's what's going on. God's testing me. Tell you something. God ain't going to test you with evil things.
That's right.
All the thing God's going to test you with is good things.
Amen.
God's not going to use no evil things because He don't have no evil in Him.
Right. Amen.
He don't have no evil. It's not there. we can benefit for everything that God has to offer us. We can have a home in heaven. That's the word that we need to be striving for.
That's right.
If you're going to strive for something, don't worry about a football game or a basketball game or anything or what's on that one-eyed monster sitting in your living room. Don't worry about what you're looking at on that. You better be focused on that eastern sky because it's going to split one of these days. It's going to be over. And when it's over, it's over. It ain't going to be no second opportunity. So if God's knocking on your heart, you better be taking advantage of it.
Amen.
You better be laying it out to Him that you're trying to hide anything that you got going on. Because He knows what's going on anyway, so it don't make no difference.
That's right.
You can hide it from us, but we don't care anyway. We ain't worried about nobody's hurt, so now.
That's right. Amen.
That may sound selfish. That may sound greedy. But I ain't going to lie to you, I'm worried about my own. I'm taking care of me. I want my relationship with God.
Amen.
And we can all have the same thing, but you got to get up and reach out and get it too. Because He's there for the taking. All you got to do is reach up and get it. Take that step to Him. Because He's not going to chase you down and make you serve Him.
That's right.
He's not going to do that.
You're right, brother.
You have opportunity. You have opportunity to have a kingdom and have a home in the kingdom of heaven one of these days. Because I'll tell you something. That's one of the things that none of us are going to miss. All of our addresses are going to change one of these days.
That's right.
Yep.
That's going to be one of the things none of us is going to be left out of. Because we're all going to leave this world. Your life may look pretty good to you right now. You might think you got it made. But I'm going to tell you something. Your riches can't get you into heaven. And the time you get age and die with old age, your looks ain't going to get you there either.
Amen.
You're right.
Things might look pretty good to you right now. But all that stuff comes to an end. We're just here for a short while. We're not here for long term. We're temporary.
That's it.
We're put here to leave here. And we got two choices that we can wind our souls up into tonight. We can wind them up in the kingdom of heaven, or we can wind them up in the pits of hell. There's no other two places that they're going to go.
That's right.
Nobody ain't going to take your soul and set it up on a shelf somewhere and say, sit there and you get it right. It ain't going to happen.
That's right.
Your heart
Bless your
is
Lord.
off balance when it's not in the right place. The kingdom of heaven is not in your vocabulary. When that heart is not through the Jesus Christ in it, you better be doing something about it. Because tonight could be the last night that we all ever gather here.
That's right.
Tomorrow, one of us may be gone, or all of us may be gone. If Jesus decides to come back tonight, we'll all be gone.
Praise the Lord.
Amen.
Amen.
Because we don't know when that time's going to be. But we do know that the temptations are out there to be against us, to turn us away from God any way He knows how. And He knows all the tricks.
He did.
Sure enough.
He knows stuff that we never thought about. But I'll tell you this tonight, that Jesus Christ in your heart, you can turn away from it. You don't have to accept it. You don't have to live that way.
That's right.
You choose to. You make that choice to choose to live the way you live it out into the world, nothing's ever going to change.
That's right.
Unless you get it right with Jesus Christ in your heart, everything's going to stay the same and get worse. Nothing's going to change. Because there's no changing. There's only one way of life is changed. That's through Jesus Christ Himself. Amen. It don't get changed no other way.
That's right.
We all come from different walks of life. We all come from different places in the world. It ain't no two of us the same. These twins, they're not the same. They're totally different. Because God played it that way.
That's right. He did.
God created us and He's going to take us out of here.
Yep.
That's two things that you can bank on. You was created by Him and He's going to take you out of here. One way or the other. Where it's natural causes, or if Jesus splits that eastern sky wide open, one way or the other, we're all going to leave here sometime or another. I know some of you've heard that all your life, that Jesus is coming back. Now, He's coming back, but we don't know when. And if we're not prepared that He does come back, we're going to wish we had a new when. We got opportunity here in this country. We have opportunity that we can serve God without getting killed most of the time.
Amen.
Some people in the world don't have that opportunity.
That's right.
Some people die to try to serve God.
That's right.
Because they can serve all this other stuff. But there's only one true God.
Amen. Right. Lord.
That's all it is one. So well, it ain't enough for Him to go around. There's plenty enough for Him to go around because He'll never let us go. He promises us that.
That's right.
He promises us that He'll always be with us and never leave us and never forsake us.
That's right.
That's right.
Always. And I'm telling you tonight, God don't lie.
That's right.
He does not lie.
That's right.
All His word is true and everything about Him is true and everything in this book right here is true. If you find a lie, prove it to somebody, because I just don't think you can find one.
Right.
Read it. Read the whole thing, see if you can find one.
Okay. He's not there.
Just read it. Because if you read it, you can't find a lie, but you can find a new life. You can find a life like you've never had. But you got to read it. You got to read it. You got to learn it. Most of all, you got to live it. Most important thing is living it. When you break yourself down on your knees to Jesus Christ and pour your heart out to Him and everything in you out to Him, you will become something different. You will become the true person that you was created to be.
Amen.
This stuff that we're walking around in these bodies don't mean nothing. These bodies are going back to the dirt one of these days. They're going back where they come from.
Sure.
And we know that. We know they're going back to where they came from. So why take a chance on losing your soul trying to hold on to this body?
Amen.
This body don't mean anything. Our soul means it all. It ain't nothing in that world after worth losing the soul over. Nothing. All the money, all the cars, all the houses, all the everything that's out there, there ain't none of it worth losing one soul. Nothing. Not one little thing out there that world. You can have all the money, all the silver, all the gold. You can have it all, but you can't have heaven. But you believe me, you will treasure. You will honor that more than you will God.
Yeah.
Just like my job that I quit. I didn't. It was getting in the way. Serving God. They told me I didn't have to work on Sunday. They wanted me to work on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Wednesday night I'm supposed to be here. Thursday night I'm supposed to be over on 4th Street. Sunday I'm supposed to be here. Sunday night I'm supposed to be here. It don't matter how big the fish get. It don't matter how big the deer get. That stuff will still be there when God is done with me here.
Amen.
I got caught up in that temptation of that money coming in every week. I got caught up in it. I got caught up working with people that don't know God. And I seen real fast, if I run with this, I'm going to become this. This is what I'm going to become. I've come too far now to turn back. I have come way too far the last 4.5 years to turn back now. I ain't got time in this life to start over.
Amen.
That's right.
I'm not turning loose of God.
Amen.
You can make a choice tonight where you want to serve Him, or you want to hold on to Him, or if you want to keep Him, or you get rid of Him. But my choice is to hang on to Him as tight as I can until I reach the other side. That's a choice that we all got to make. I have made mine. Some of you made yours. But let that light shine and blow that temptation away from you. Let that light shine in the world. Let God shine out of you out there in the world. Don't come in here and jump and hoop and holler and jump and carol and serving God in here in between these four walls because people out there cannot hear you.
That's right.
Put it out yonder where it needs to be. Put it into the world. Let your light shine and open your heart up to the world and let your light shine in it. Let the light of Jesus Christ shine through you out there.
Right.
We know pretty much what we're doing in here. You can't hardly hide anything between these four walls. Had to get out of the bag. Man, out yonder needs some serious help. Out yonder that world needs some serious light shine, don't it? It needs to be have all that temptation took away. It needs to have it all put aside. Because God will give us the strength to go out into the world and do His work. He calls us to do His work.
That's right.
It ain't no reason on Sunday morning this little building shouldn't be full of people.
Amen.
It's not full of people because nobody's out there inviting nobody.
That's right.
It ain't nobody checking on nobody. People are dead and buried. You see it in the newspaper and you find out about it. When your neighbor passes away, lives right beside you, 25, 30 years, you see it in the paper, you didn't even know it's down. That's where people live nowadays. That's where they live. That's the way of life. And it's that thing called life that is destroying the world. Because we're selfish. We're self-centered. God's not the center of the world to us. We are trying to be the center of the world. We're trying to be what He is. And we can't do it because we ain't got sense enough.
Amen.
But tonight, your heart is any off balance at all. There's a man here with us tonight who can fix it. His name is Jesus. And He can fix any problem, meet any need, and help in any situation. But you got to let Him do it. You're the one that's got to open up to Him and let Him fix what you tore up.
Amen.
Can't blame it on Him for tearing it up because He don't have no bad in Him. He don't have nothing in Him that destroys. He loves us. Loves every single one of us. Not just a select few.
Right.
He loves us all. He gave His life for all. Not select. All.
He did.
We owe Him something. We owe Him our hearts. People, there's no reason for nobody to have to live the way we live. Just because we live in a lost and dying world, we don't have to live in it lost. And we don't have to be part of what's going on in it. Because the Lord gives us enough strength to close our eyes and walk away. He gives us enough to get away and walk away and turn our backs on Him. And He'll also give us enough strength to shine His light right in the middle of it.
That's right.
To show that He's true. To show that somebody trusts Him. I don't know about y'all tonight, but my heart is pounding. My heart is running over the top tonight. And I can't explain it. But I know it's love from Jesus.
It is.
He has planted His love in me. You can do it the same way. My heart is running a race. And I have heart trouble. He's not going to let it nothing happen to him. Not long as He's got something else for me to do. When He's done with me, He'll bring me home. He'll do it the same way. But if the people today don't watch out, they're going to be called home and not be ready.
That's right.
They're going to be running behind on time and ain't got time and don't want to hear what the Lord is telling them. And they're going to run out of time.
Yes, sir.
This stuff is going to catch up with us. Tomorrow will be a day over. Because today will be gone. That time's gone. It's lost. You won't never get it back. Don't go another day without Christ in your heart.
Amen.
Don't let this opportunity pass you by. I can feel it. I can feel it. I know He's here tonight. It ain't no denying it. I know He's here. Don't let Him go. Don't let Him go away from you tonight. If you don't know Him, get to know Him.
Amen.
Don't let Him.
Amen.
Don't let Him get out of here. That you know Him tonight. Because He's all in the world that we can put all of our trust in. That we can put all of our hope in. There's nobody else who can do that. It don't matter how much you love your wife, how much you love your parents, how much you love your brothers and sisters, how much you love your friends. That's one promise that they can't keep. That they'll never leave you.
That's right.
God made us a promise that He would never leave us.
Yes.
And that promise will not be broken.
That's right.
Because all these people can make you them promises, but one of them's going to leave here. One of you ain't going to stay here as long as the other.
That's right.
And that's a promise broken. Don't make a promise that you can't keep. God makes promises and He keeps them.
Amen.
Amen.
When He makes you a promise, it's set to go.
Right.
Because it'll never be broken. He'll give you everything you ever need. He'll meet every need in every life. And you can enter into the kingdom of heaven someday. Don't take a chance on your soul. Take a chance on Jesus.
Amen.
Don't take a chance on that. Don't take a chance on that out yonder. But that out yonder is not going to get you to heaven. Take your chance on Jesus. As Brother Billy says, if you don't like it, the devil always has you back.
Very well.
But don't let the opportunity pass you by.
Amen.
Don't be silly. Don't be ignorant. Let it in. Let that opportunity in here. Don't let it pass you on by. Who's to say? It may not never come again. And if it does, it may be too late. You may all be gone. Don't let it pass.
That's right.
Don't let nothing pass by from God without acting on it. Because He's the one that's going to give you the strength to fight Satan. He can kill everything that he throws in your way. As long as we got Him by the hand and let Him lead us, we don't need anything else. That's all we need is Him. Him, that man, Jesus, will take us home. Nobody else can't do it. Take Him by the hand tonight and let Him lead you. Let Him lead you home. I'm about done. I'm not hot. Brother Roy, you want to finish this out for me? I done got hot. Let me take